start. Honorable members, I welcome you to this session which marks the halfway of the government. I hope this session will be productive and useful. The current year has been a difficult one for the world economy. Economic uncertainties have had an adverse impact across the globe. There is increased political uncertainty and turbulence in the international system, and the environment in which we operate has become more challenging over the last 1 year. Our economy grew at a handsome rate of 8.4% in 2010-11, but it has slowed down to about 7% this year. This remains a healthy growth given current global trends. The long-term fundamentals of the Indian economy remain robust. India's growth prospects arise from factors such as high domestic savings and investment rates, favorable demographics, and a stable democratic polity. The government is confident that it will soon steer the country back to the high growth trajectory of 8 to 9%. The government has remained committed to providing an honest and more efficient government and has taken several further important steps towards that end. A formidable and unprecedented array of bills has been introduced in the Parliament. India has also ratified the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. Together, these have the potential of bringing about a transformational change in curbing corruption and enhancing transparency and accountability in governance. A comprehensive public procurement law is being formulated. We are taking many steps to contain the generation and outflow of illicit funds from the country and for opening channels for getting wider information on black money from other countries. Efficient and automated delivery of public services with minimum human intervention is one of the keys to reducing corruption. Under the National E-Governance Program, more than 97,000 common service centers have been established across the country for making public services conveniently available to citizens. To reach the millions of underprivileged people, the government has launched a unique Aadhaar scheme which would help improve service delivery, accountability, and transparency in social sector programs and lead to their financial inclusion. The objective of livelihood security is best achieved through a process of rapid and inclusive growth based on empowering the citizens of the country through education and skill development. Recognizing the significance of education for empowerment, the government has recently enhanced post-matric scholarship rates for students belonging to scheduled tribes and other backward classes after enhancing the scholarships for scheduled caste students. In spite of the increased investment in health sector over the last 7 years, public expenditure on healthcare continues to be low. To attain the goal of universal health care, the government would endeavor to increase both plan and non-plan public expenditure in the center and the state taken together to 2.5% of the GDP by the end of the 12th plan. Universal access to free generic essential medicines in public health institutions in a phased and time-bound manner will be ensured. The National Rural Health Mission will be converted into a National Health Mission covering urban areas also in the course of the 12th plan. Malnutrition has been seriously impacting children, affecting their chances of gaining education and earning sustainable livelihood. The government will restructure and strengthen the integrated child development services during the 12th five-year plan. In addition to the ICDS, a multi-sectoral nutrition program will be launched in 200 high-burden districts to address material and child nutrition needs. The government will take steps to reduce the gap of about 10 million hectares between the irrigation potential created and the irrigation potential utilized by strengthening the Command Area Development Program and merging it with the Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program. The National Water Mission will be implemented with focus on improving water use efficiency by 20% in 5 years. The government will make efforts to realize the farming potential of rain-fed and dry land areas by ensuring healthy participation by all stakeholders and convergence of various government-sponsored programs. Availability of all subsidized fertilizers has been ensured as per the requirements during the year. The ministry is working on a comprehensive fertilizer monitoring system which would present information on fertilizer availability to the farmers through SMS, internet and telephone. The government has decided to revive 8 urea units of Fertilizer Corporation of India and Hindustan Fertilizer Corporation to create an extra installed capacity of 9 million tons of urea. We are aiming to achieve self-sufficiency in urea production in the next 5 years. As I have announced in my address to the Parliament in June 2009, my government has introduced the National Food Security Bill in the Lok Sabha in the last winter session. This will provide the statutory framework for assuring food security. My government is simultaneously working with the state governments towards complete computerization of the public distribution system.